Good morning. This is Dr. McDaniel at GYN Corner. I'm a board-certified obstetrician gynecologist in Midtown Manhattan, New York City, bringing to you all things health-related for women. And I know it's a little bit hard to see me because I'm in and out of the sunstream here. We're at the horse farm today. It's Saturday morning. And there's one other person here today, which is shocking because we're always here from 8 to 9. And usually there's one or two other people here. Usually just one. But since the quarantine is phased out, it's been just us. The other guy hasn't been coming in. Sorry, I have allergies today as usual. And there is one other person here today. That is Jill, way in the background there. But there's another, like a older lady who, I guess she's finished or something because she just left. This is a large indoor barn or stadium that they ride in. It stays nice and cool in here in the summer, and a teensy bit warmer here in the winter. Nothing to see, not much to see because she's so far away. She's doing jumps again. So I am going to walk around a little bit. I just use my iPhone for these, and I really can't focus in, and so it's kind of annoying to try to get her in, but I did a little bit last week. There she is. I did a little bit last week. So let's see, which way am I going to go? I'm going to go the long way. Sorry, I'm going to go the long way this way. Walk around a bit. So today is actually going to be a short video. It's really nice today. Hope it's a beautiful day wherever you may be. Today's a short video. I thought I would do, well, recently I've been talking about inflammatory versus non-inflammatory foods. And inflammatory foods are responsible pretty much for all of what we call the diseases of modern age. So autoimmune disorders like thyroid disorders, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. I had a skin joint muscle type of issue that was an autoimmune disorder. We all know, or a lot of people know, that diabetes is an autoimmune, or it can be an autoimmune, but it's also an inflammatory. So diabetes, a lot of obesity, pretty much all obesity, metabolic syndrome, Alzheimer's, hypertension. A lot of the diseases of modern times are inflammatory in nature. So I've been speaking about decreasing inflammatory foods and increasing anti-inflammatory foods to save your health. And a general category of inflammatory foods are polyphenols. And polyphenols are compounds which are not well digested in the intestinal system, and they are antioxidants and anti-inflammatories, which has been proven through blood work, will decrease C-reactive protein. So it decreases C-reactive protein, which indicates that it's an anti-inflammatory. It decreases inflammatory breakdown of molecules and tissues, and it also decreases bad cholesterol and decreases triglycerides. And you can find polyphenols. I spoke the other week about green tea. You can find polyphenols in green tea. And you can also find polyphenols in dark chocolate, which is part of the reason, there's a horse behind me, which is part of the reason why, where are we? I do that sometimes. Yep, There he is. He thinks I have food for him. If sometimes, which is a lot of the reason why you hear people say dark chocolate, especially the high cocoa content, is good for you. It's because of the polyphenol in the dark chocolate. So green tea is good, dark chocolate is good. Let me see, blueberries. Most berries are good because they have a low glycemic index, so they don't spike your blood sugar very much. But also, blueberries have polyphenols from the skin. Red wine also because of the skin from the grapes. And then obviously, grape skin. Grapes are good. Let's see, almonds have polyphenols, so they're good. They also are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which is good antioxidant, decrease oxidative stress, and anti-inflammatory. Onions, surprisingly, have polyphenols in them, and they're a really good source of fiber too, so it's good for the intestinal tract. And broccoli is what we call a cruciferous vegetable, so that is also a really good source of fiber and well known to decrease inflammatory activity in the system. And what they do is the polyphenols, because they're not well digested, they get into the not just the small but also the large intestine, and they change what we call the microbiota. And I said tomato, you say tomato, so biota. And what they do is they help increase the healthy or the good bacteria in the intestinal system. And it's been proven that when you populate the intestinal system, or what people also call the gut bacteria, with certain types of bacteria or good bacteria, it can also not only decrease inflammatory changes, but it also helps to decrease weight gain or fat propensity. And they have proven that slim people have a different gut bacteria than heavy-set or obese people. And I will talk about that in a later presentation. So I hope that's been helpful information on some foods that are really good to decrease inflammatory activity in our system due to their polyphenols. So dark chocolate, green tea, almonds, onions, broccoli, blueberries, and red wine and red grapes. So I hope that's been helpful information. Everyone have a great rest of your day. Bye.